Hello all, this is Ultimate Prime and I am here with another video review, and today we're going to be reviewing Thunderhoof from the Robots in Disguise Transformers line. Before we start on the character, let's just take a quick look at the packaging. You can see it's got a picture of Thunderhoof in his vehicle mode there in the front, and there is also a picture of Thunderhoof. Looks like he's running or something up here at the top with the Robots in Disguise symbol. Look on the side, you've got another picture of Thunderhoof. My box is a little beat up, but that's how I got them, so that's how they had them in the store. Let's see. Okay, so on the back of the box, it shows that Thunderhoof transforms in 8 steps, and it shows him in his vehicle mode and in his robot mode, and you see a picture showing his transformation. You also see that there is a downloadable app that you can scan the symbol that is on his chest, and if you scan that, you'll be able to play his character in the game. So that's enough for the box. And let's take a look at Thunderhoof. Thunderhoof in robot mode, and he's a good looking character. He's a character I was pretty excited about because once he came out in the show, I really thought he would make a cool Transformers toy. So I'm glad when I was finally able to find him and pick him up. He's a pretty nice looking character. There are some things that I did note that on the back, he's pretty thin. He's a little hollow on the back, especially a little on the side. You can't totally tell because his tires get in the way, which is kind of good. But yeah, he is a little hollow on the back. And he does have a slight issue with the way he stands because of the way his feet transformation is. They kind of fold in. And I noticed that there are times when he wants to kind of fall back because his feet are on that kind of backwards hinge. But other than that, he is a great figure. I've enjoyed having him. And so let's just go over the articulation really quick. His head does turn. It can do a full 360. And part of that is due to the transformation. His arms can swivel and turn in a full 360, but his head gets in the way a little bit, so you have to move his head if you really want to get that motion. But they do turn around. He swivels here at the top of his arm, so you can get some movement there. And he does have elbows that bend. And his hands can move inwards and outwards due to the transformation, so they can move in and out. His waist does swivel. That's mostly due to the transformation, but he can turn completely around at the waist. His legs can do a full swivel, and so can the top of the legs. They turn around, and he does have knee joints, so he can bend his knee. And like I said, his feet do come inwards a little bit, so you can turn his feet like so. As you see, he's holding in his hand his gun that he comes with, and I'll just show that off real quick. It's a nice blaster sort of rifle looking gun. And there you go. That's it for his articulation. Just for a size comparison, here he is next to Deluxe Class Fracture, and he looks to be a little bit taller than Fracture. They're about the same height. He might be a little bit taller because he's got these little spikes up here, but they're close to the same height. And here is Strong Arm. Let's put Strong Arm over here. And you can see he actually is definitely taller than Strong Arm. She's actually a lot shorter than he is. So let's get these guys out of the way. Now we're going to go into his transformation. Okay, now to transform him into vehicle mode, we need to do a couple of things first. Let's take off his weapon, pull that out of his hand. His hands can fold inwards, and we'll just fold those in. And then this chest panel comes up and you just pull it away from the rest of the chest. And there we go. I was having a little trouble getting that, but you pull that away from the rest of the chest. Now he's on a double hinge, so you want to pull that up and stretch this part out. And so there you go. He's got a kind of giraffe neck. Now, the thing you want to do next is you want to pull these arms loose just to kind of get them out of the way. So let's pull them loose. They're connected to the front windshield, and you just pull it a little bit, and there he goes. And then that way you can work on his legs. Now with the legs, one of the things that you want to do is you want to turn his waist. And to turn it, you're going to have to bend it just a little bit. There you go, turn it. And then you're going to fold his legs, his feet in. Fold this foot in, and you can connect them together. Then you want to fold his waist. He's got a little waist section right here. You want to fold that in as far as you can get it, all the way till it touches the other side. And then you want to fold his legs in. Now, there are some pegs here, right there on the side. And he's got a couple of holes right here in his legs. And so you want to make sure that those fit in there. And so when you bring them up, you just push those in, slap those in there, and he'll fit in there pretty nicely. Then what you can do is go ahead and turn his head this way and push the front part down, so you already have the front of the vehicle. Then you want to go to the back where the arms are, and you want to push this part all the way in so that it forms that sort of window. And then you want to rotate the wheels so that there's a peg here and another peg here, and you want to make sure those peg in, and then you can push the arm upwards. And sometimes these things come unpeg as you're trying to do this, so you might have to wait till you get everything together to really tighten it all up. But let's do that on the other side. We're going to push the window in. We're going to rotate it so that the pegs connect here in the back. And then the arms, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and join the arms together now. And so you can, this arm has two pegs, this arm has two holes. You just attach them, and then you want to pull these arm pieces up to the center to form the smokestacks. And like I said, these wheels came apart again as I'm trying to do that. And so that, it can be a little bit annoying because he's a little bit fiddly when it comes to that. But he's still not, you just have to make sure that you can get him connected. There we go, and then connect this piece here and push that in and just kind of squeeze everything together so that he's tight, nice and tight. And there you go. There is Thunderhoof in his vehicle mode. He rolls pretty good. And he looks nice as a tractor. Like I said, I was kind of excited for this character because, like I said, when I saw him on the cartoon, I just thought he would make a great, Transformers toy. Okay, so now you can put his weapon in here for storage. And where you would put that is underneath. He's got a little hole in there, and you just take his weapon, pop it right in there, and it stores underneath. And he still rolls great with it under there and looks good. For a size comparison, let's put him with Quillfire. And Quillfire is a little bit shorter, but he's definitely a lot wider, maybe even a little bigger. And let's also throw in Bumblebee from the same line. You can just see the difference between him. So he's pretty short as a tractor trailer. He's kind of tall. I'm not sure that the size in vehicle mode matches up all that great, but you know, it is what it is. Now to transform him back into robot mode, it's pretty simple. I think it's actually easier than transforming him into his vehicle mode. You just basically want to take out his weapon. So you pull that out. You can loosen up these arms back here and get them out of the way. Makes it a lot easier if you handle the arms first. Then you want to come here to the front and unloose the legs from the hood and pull them down. And once you get them pulled down, you want to do a turn to get them facing forward. So you turn the waist and pull the torso completely down. You can pull the feet out, pull this foot out, and there you have his legs formed. The arms are going to come up and they're going to go over that windshield here. Just pop them over that. Pop this arm over that too. Can be a little bit tight sometimes. There we go. Pop that over. And then you can pull out his hands from here. Pull out this hand. And then you want to pull the chest down. It's going to tab in here. There's a spot here. Pull that down. Tabs in there nicely. You can pull the head down and turn it. Actually, you might need to turn it first. And then pull his antlers down. And there you go. You have Thunderhoof back in his robot mode. Oh, and I forgot to pull the legs loose, so let's pull those legs apart. Alright, there he is, back in his robot mode. And let's go ahead and give him his weapon. And there you go. You have Thunderhoof back in his robot mode. He's looking pretty good. I definitely recommend this figure. Like I said, I was excited about it when he came out. And he's a good figure. So I'll be doing some more reviews. So stay tuned. And until then, you have a great day. And I'll catch you later.